And the parking lot was full when I pulled in, but kind of a light crowd here this afternoon. I imagine everybody, again, Super Bowl Sunday, but we got Championship Sunday here on EdinaAttorney.com. Live with you, Mike Ross, and we got Patrick with us on the play-by-play, running the camera. I don't know who's the camera guy. Joey's on the camera, and here we go. The puck is dropped at Braemar Arena, home of the Edina Hornets, and the Edina Green Team is in this championship BC game. Puck is at neutral ice. That's number 5, Dow. Dow trying to get it up to his winger, but it's slapped back in the Edina zone by Wyzetta, and the goaltender O'Connell just lets it go to his side. Now we're down in the corner with it. Wyzetta trying to come out in front of the net, and O'Connell makes a save there. Almost snuck by him and got inside the net, but his pad's there, and he makes the save, and we'll have a face-off on the near circle down in Edina's zone.
You know what happens? You just get it on net, and sometimes things will happen.
It's kind of like the defenseman just watched him coast right in there. So there's a shot from the point, number 14. He fires it into the corner, and Edina trying to break out. This is Dow with it. Dow jukes around the Wyzetta player, gets a pass up the center ice, but that's lost in the Wyzetta zone just inside the blue line. Now they try to break it out of their own zone, and Wyzetta, a missed pass goes to the Edina defenseman. He tries to slap it up on the near side boards. And Edina having a little bit of problem as Savage chases it over in the far corner. Oh, he tries to center it right across the slot area, and Wyzetta picks it up. Number 11, Cerniglia, was right there, and he's with it down at the bottom of the corner. He can't control it, so here comes Edina. Edina trying to get it out of their own zone, and that's Holmes. Holmes will chase it into the corner with Fuzzy. Fuzzy wraps it around. Amon knocks it in front of the net, and Wyzetta will break it out. Comes across into neutral ice, picked up by number 10, Atkins. Atkins with it. He'll skate to the far side of the rink across the red line, now inside the blue line. shot on net, but action kind of slow here, Patrick, in the first period with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left.
I'd say so. I'd say Edina's having a little bit of trouble getting themselves established in any sort of momentum. Now, Wayzata, of course, you know, they don't have the shots on goal, but I feel they've sort of had the bulk of the strong play so far, even though now we see Edina trying to bring it out into the neutral zone, but forced right back in.
Shots on goal are only 3-0. I should be 4. Edina did get Wayzata did get a shot off as they're back in the Edina zone. Now picked up, and there's a shot by number 9, Leland. Leland, it goes wide, hit the defenseman from Edina, and Edina again now trying to break it out. Ref gets in the way. Not that he got in the way, but got tied up in his pucks. Chased down there by number 9 for Edina. Johns gets it out to the Wayzata point. He fires a slap shot, saved by O'Connell, and he thought he had it in his glove, but he lost it. It's in the far side corner. Wayzata moving it around. That's Cerveo with it now. He tries to pass out to the defenseman. There's another shot. Oh, it goes wide of the net. Rebound goes into O'Connell. O'Connell slaps it behind the net. The Edina defenseman slaps it on the near side boards. And there's the puck goes into the slot, and Edina slaps it away, and there's Dow with it on the near side boards. He'll just send it all the way down the ice. Well, nope, number 7 for Wayzata was coming off the bench. Grabs it, throws it over to his winger on the far side. Now they try to dump it in the corner in the Edina zone. Out to the point. Puck slides out to the blue line and is picked up by number 12, Marachek. Marachek with it. He's at the red line. And number 15, Peterson with it for Wayzata. Going to the net. Shot save, O'Connell for Edina. So Wayzata getting some pressure on here with 5:51 here in the first period.
Yep, another strong opportunity for Wayzata. That's, I said, you know, they haven't had a whole lot of shots on goal, but I feel, as I said earlier, that they look like they've been the stronger team in all facets of the game up to this point.
So we get down to the 5:45 mark here in the first period in this championship Bantam BC contest. No score, but no shots on goal yet for Edina. Wayzata showing a little bit more oomph here as the puck has been in the Edina zone more than not here early this afternoon in this late game on Super Bowl Sunday. Amon trying to get it into the Wayzata zone, but Wayzata brings it back out. This is number 12 with it. He's over on the far side, dumps it in. That's Smolin. Smolin dumps it into the corner. The Edina defenseman wraps it around here in the near side boards. And it goes all the way around, gets by the Wayzata defenseman. And here's Amon with an opportunity in the circle, takes a shot, and it goes wide. Pukula didn't even have to make the save on that one. All those who's ready. And Atkins with it, or that's Amon, number 10. That is Atkins. I'm sorry, getting confused there. He's still with the puck for Edina. He'll skate it out of his own zone across the red line now. He'll go around the defenseman as he gets checked off the puck. It goes into the corner, picked up by Rose. Rose wraps it around here in the near side corner. Markers down there for Edina. Oh, boy, Amon's going to pick up a penalty. Went in there with a big elbow. And here comes Serviu. Serviu dumps it into the Edina zone for Wayzata. Edina touches the puck, and we're going to have a penalty with 4:24 here in the first period. And just what Edina doesn't need, Patrick, is to be on the penalty kill.
Yep, absolutely. We still haven't really seen them be able to establish much in the way of momentum, and now they're going to go shorthanded with Wayzata already sort of pouring on some early pressure. As we keep saying, it hasn't translated into a lot of shots on goal, but they just look like they're making more opportunities.
Well, Amon will sit in the box for elbowing. He did. He went in there with all elbows. And here's Edina shorthanded trying to get something going. That's Marker. He chases the puck, tries a centering pass, but that's broken up by the defenseman, number 2, Fuzzy. Fuzzy wraps it around the boards to his winger. And he tries a big pass over on the near side boards, but that goes wide in the Edina zone. And number 10, Atkins, shoots it back into neutral ice, picked up by Wayzata, and they fire a shot. That was a long shot by number 9 from Wayzata, Leland. And that's an easy save for O'Connell. So 3:47, shots on goal, 6 for Wayzata, and a big 0 for Edina. And again, Wayzata is on the power play, minute 23 to go in that penalty for Amon from Edina. So the faceoff will be on the near side circle, controlled by Wyzetta. There's a weak shot by the defenseman, and Edina clears the zone. That'll be chased by Wyzetta's number 5, Solinik. Solinik picks it up. He gets it up to his winger on the far side boards. He just knocks it into neutral ice. Edina with it. Edina gets it over to Dow. Dow will come across the blue line and takes a shot, but it reflects off the defenseman's stick, goes high over the net, and it's picked up by Solinik. Solinik for Wyzetta now will come across the red line, trying to get something going here on this power play for Wyzetta. He's down in the near far circle, loses the puck, and it's, picked up by Edina, and they try to clear the zone, but it's intercepted by number 5, Solinik. He dumps it back in, but the Wyzetta player's right there, and he sends it all the way down. So we're almost down to 30 seconds left here on this penalty to Edina. The Wyzetta breaking it out of the zone. This is Smolin. Smolin slides it over to Pearson. Pearson with it down in the corner on the far side. He loses the puck, and Edina clears the zone, picked up by Fuzzy for Wyzetta, the defenseman. He'll skate it across the blue line in the Edina zone. We're down to 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Puck still in Edina zone, high in the circle. There's a shot, goes wide of O'Connell. Now on the far side boards, Edina tries to clear the zone, but again, Wyzetta, Solinik keeps it in, fires a shot, goes wide of O'Connell, and Edina clears it again all the way to the point, and it's dumped back in by Leland down in the near corner. Edina fires it back out. That was number 7, Harmoning. Harmoning with it, tries to clear the zone. Now we got Amon with it, who's out of the penalty box, so Edina is back at full strength. Almost at the 2-minute mark here at the first period here at Braemar Arena for the Bantam BC Championship O'Connor tournament. The puck down in Edina's zone. Edina trying to clear the zone, and they are just having an awful time trying to get out of there. The Wyzetta player centers a pass, saved by O'Connell, bounces back into the far corner, and Edina will try to bring it. There's a shot on O'Connell and a save. Wyzetta, the puck just bounced right high in the slot, and the Wyzetta player was able to get the shot off, and O'Connell was right there. So O'Connell with all the action for Edina, it seems, here this afternoon as both teams change lines. And we'll have another face-off in the Edina zone, Patrick.
Yep, absolutely. And you see Wyzetta another face-off win with another opportunity on goal.
Wyzetta moving the puck around real well, using their points tremendously. And they keep getting the puck out to the points, and they're getting some great shots off. Edina trying to get it out of their zone again, and here they come across their own blue line. This is Cologne. Cologne with it. He's got a 2-on-1. He's got Clark. He takes a shot and saved by Pakula. So Edina finally gets an opportunity to get something going. He had Clark wide. Cologne went in and took the shot, so Pakula finally gets broken in on that. Is the first shot on goal by Edina Green. So we'll have a face-off on the near circle. 1:16 left in the first period here. Go ahead, Patrick.
I was going to say, of course, we'll have to see if that translates into a little bit more sustained momentum.
My goodness, there's a shot and a goal by Cologne, as you were just saying. Is it going to go into some momentum? And the Edina puts the puck in the net past Pakula on the upper deck right over his shoulder. So you are absolutely right, Patrick. Edina leads 1-0.
Absolutely. Didn't mean to scoop you on the call there, but
well, it happened so fast.
Just one of those things, like I was saying, that Edina finally got a little bit of momentum and was able to get that first shot on goal. And as we saw, they were quickly able to cash that in as getting on the board first.
So Edina now putting the pressure on. They've gotten a couple shots on Pakula, and Wyzetta gains control. We're at about 37 seconds here in the first period, or under a minute, and Edina scored to make it 1-0. As Cologne put it in the upper deck, or the upper corner, and Edina will try to score again. This is Johns with it over in the far corner. 20 seconds left in the period. Wyzetta trying to break it out of the zone. They gain control of it across the blue line. That was, he tried to get it out of zone number 8, Fornes. Fornes lost the puck. It's at the blue line, slapped by the defenseman into the back, into the neutral ice. Picked up by Kumar. Kumar dumps it into Wyzetta zone on the far side, chased by number 9, Leland. Leland will go behind us. Oh, he hits it right to Ahmed. At the buzzer goes. He gets a shot, but it's too late, and Pakula made the save anyways. So Edina taking control of this game with less than a minute to go in the period, and we've been talking the whole time in the first period how Wayzata had all the momentum.
Absolutely, and no, but like we said, Edina was able to finally get a little bit of, they got that first sustained. Well, actually, I shouldn't say sustained. They got their first offensive, really anything in the first period. Got a shot on goal. Ended up having a offensive zone face-off, and as I was saying right before that, and we both agreed that as soon as that happened without Mel, maybe that'll loosen up it'll loosen things up a bit, and it'll let Edina spread out a bit and finally make an opportunity.
So we have just a quick break. We got about 5 seconds left in that break here. I don't even know if they'll be doing the ice during these games. So that'll test the players both mentally and physically, as the ice will get worn if they don't do fresh ice in between the second and third period. So teams will switch ends. O'Connell will be down to our right, and Pakula will be down to our left, taking. Here we go, the start of the second period, and they are playing only 12-minute periods here this afternoon in this Bantam BC Bob O'Connor Championship. Puck is in Edina's zone, and they're trying to get something going. Wayzata down in the corner with it, gaining control. That's Fornes. Fornes gets it out to his point. He slides it over to the other point, and he dumps it in the near side corner. So Wayzata using the cycle real well here. So Cervero takes a shot. There's a tip, hits traffic. There's a rebound, save O'Connell. Another save by O'Connell. So Wayzata gets a couple opportunities. There's another shot, but that hits traffic. Gets deflected on the near side, and here comes Edina. This is number 10. Trying to check his name here. Atkins. I should know that one by heart because he seems to be on the puck quite a bit. So the puck at the blue line, and Wayzata trying to gain control of it. It's a one-on-one now. Wayzata, there's a shot blocked by the defenseman. I believe that's number 12, Smolin. Smolin loses the puck to Edina, and Edina tries a wide pass, but the point there for Wayzata. Number 5, Solinik dumps it in the zone. So Atkins with it behind his own net for Edina will try to break it out. That's broken up by Wayzata. Solinik gets it right back, or that's Atkins, number 10. He loses the puck out to the point. There's a shot, and that goes wide. So Wayzata back to putting pressure on. Solinik with it, loses it at the blue line. Picked up by Fornes. Fornes stumps it in the zone. Now that might be number 9 who's out there, Leland, for Wayzata. Puck on the near side corner. Atkins still out there for Edina. Marchek down there with Holmes, and it goes out in front of the net, but the defenseman is right there and slaps it right back here to the near side boards.
I was going to say that might be a bit deflating if you're putting all that pressure on like Wayzata was in the first period and then still end up giving up the first goal, but it sure doesn't seem like they're affected by it that much.
So we're under 10 minutes here in the second period. Edina leads 1-0 as Cologne put the puck in the net for the Hornets, and Wayzata will chase the puck in their own zone. That's number 2, Fuzzy. He loses the puck to number 17, Holmes. Holmes tries a centering pass in the slot, but loses it. But he gets it back up high by the blue line and wraps it around the boards, goes around the net, comes to the near side corner. Edina trying to use their point, and there's Atkins. Atkins seeing a lot of ice time here for the Edina Green team. And the puck goes out to neutral ice, and again, who has it? Atkins, but he loses it to Cerveo. Cerveo to the net to O'Connell, takes a shot, and the puck bounces off his pads. I think we're going to have a penalty coming up against Edina as the defenseman. That might have been Atkins who got around him because he doesn't look too happy, and looks like he's just going to skate right over to the penalty box, not even a question.
Yep, it's one of those penalties that I think Atkins kind of had to take because the player was driving in, trying to put a move on the goalie. So one of those penalties that you just kind of have to take and live with if you're Edina.
yeah, you can. I don't want to use the word panic, but you do whatever you possibly can to prevent that score. So Wayzata will be on their second power play. They didn't get anything accomplished on the first one. So Wayzata in their own zone now trying to break out, and there's a shot on Pakula, and it's somewhere underneath him. And somehow the puck, he had no idea where it was, but he just froze, and the puck stayed underneath him. So we're at the 8:54 mark here in the second period. Wayzata is on the power play again as Atkins sits in the penalty box. 1:44 to go in that penalty. Cologne with a shot for Edina. That goes wide to the right behind the Wayzata zone. Wayzata breaks it out. Now in the near side boards. Both teams trying to get something going here. That's number 44, Wayzata. I don't even have him on the roster, so we'll call him Chuck Foreman. And Wayzata will dump it into the zone. I'm sure he's watching the Super Bowl today. He's probably there. Wayzata with the puck, working their points again. As the puck was dumped in, and Edina picks it up. This is number 4, Cologne with it. Cologne shorthand. It takes a shot, and that goes wide to the right of the net of Pakula. And Wayzata will pick it up, and they'll skate it across their own blue line, across the red line. And there's a kind of a weak shot, but the defenseman for Edina gets it and sends it all the way down the ice to the Wayzata zone to kill that penalty. And in that penalty, we have 45 seconds left. 7:52 to go in the second period here in Wayzata. Oh, there's a big check as Cologne made a big check. Well, that was number 3, Savage, with a savage hit on the Wayzata player over there.
Boom.
And there's a goofy slap shot that fluttered past the goaltender Pakula. Puck in the far corner, picked up by Wayzata. We're at 7:30 here in the second period. Edina leads 1-0. There is 13 seconds left in the penalty to Atkins for Edina. Puck is fired in the Edina zone. Savage with it. Comes out on the near side behind his own net. Intercepted there by number 13 for Wayzata, and he got a shot off the side of the net. Now Edina's penalty's over, and we're at full strength, 5-on-5 here at Braemar Arena in this Bantam BC Bob O'Connor Championship on Super Bowl Sunday. Pearson with it for Edina on the near side boards. He'll come across the blue line, and Wayzata loses the puck, but Dow is there for Edina to pick it up. He tries a backhand in the slot, and there's a shot by Cologne and a save by Pakula. So Edina, after their penalty shortly is over, gets an opportunity to get a shot on net, working the puck in there as Cologne and got a shot off. So Johns will take the face-off for Edina against Cerveo for Wayzata down in the corner in Wayzata's zone. The puck flutters into Pakula, and he'll just hang on to it in his glove. So Edina getting a little pressure here. And they lead the game 1-0. Puck dropped in the far side corner in the Wayzata zone, wrapped around here in the near side boards. Wayzata bringing it down the zone. That's number 16 for Wayzata. Rose dumps it in, gets his own pass. Got a shot off on the side of O'Connell. O'Connell makes a save. Now Edina will break out of their zone. Picked up by Johns. Johns on the near side boards. Dumps it in deep into the Wayzata zone. Chased over there by number 9, Leland. Leland with it behind his own net. Flips a pass up to number 16, Rose. Rose dumps it up to his towards the blue line. And now Edina dumps it back in. And that'll actually be a shot on goal against Pakula. Just trying to get it back in the Wayzata zone, but it went right into the area of the goaltender, and he makes the save, and we'll have another face-off. And the music, I was kind of wondering where the music was today. Maybe we got a new guy working over there, I don't know, but Edina wins the face-off in the Edina zone. There's Atkins back at the point for Edina, seeing a lot of ice time today. Wayzata breaking out of their zone, and they'll bring it across. It's lost, and now he picks it back up. That's number 15, Pearson. Pearson puts it in the corner. That's picked up by Atkins for Edina. Comes out of the far side of the net, and he loses the puck. Now he'll chase it back into the corner, but number 21 is there for Edina, Wolford. Wolford gets it out, and Edina having a tough time getting out of their zone as the defenseman for Wayzata knocks it on the near side corner here in the Edina zone. Wolford with it. He's harassed over there by number 15 for Wayzata, Pearson, and he lost the puck, and now Edina with it. That's Wolford trying to get it to center ice, and the puck bouncing around in the red line right at the center circle. Edina picks it up. They'll bring it into the zone on the far side circle. Trying to get a shot off is number 8, Christensen, and he was checked by the Wayzata defenseman and lost the puck, and Wayzata picks it up, and here they come into the Edina zone. He's chasing to the net, takes a firing shot. That was not Peterson, but Davidson for Wayzata. But Edina's able to pick it up. Now it's chased by number 6 for Edina. Amon with it in the far side corner. Tries a centering pass, and Holmes is right there, but I'm not sure if Pakula made the save or he just missed the net. So Edina putting a little pressure on. Number 17, Holmes with it here on the near side, out to the defenseman Peterson. He winds up, takes a slap shot. That's blocked by traffic. Right back out to Peterson. Wrist shot wide of the right. Pakula making one save and not having to make that save. We're now almost to the 4-minute mark here in the second period. Edina putting a little pressure on Wayzata. There's a pass in the slot. There's a turnaround shot by Atkins. Atkins gets his own rebound, and Pakula makes 2 quick saves here for Wayzata. So, again, late in the period, Edina finding some momentum, Patrick.
Now we're kind of seeing the ice tilt a little bit more in this period toward the Edina side of things. It's always Wayzata was getting most of the opportunities in the first period, but Edina in this period is the one putting together all of the opportunities.
So the puck in the Wayzata zone. Peterson fires a shot, but that's blocked in traffic. Picked up by Wayzata. Wayzata, a far pass to the far side, and there's a chase for the puck. And actually, the Wayzata player got a shot off, and O'Connell just directed it over here to the near side boards. Picked up by Peterson. He skates over to the far side, tries to get it out of the zone, but can't. Wayzata dumps it back in, chased by number 4, Cerveau, as he's harassed by Harmoning over there. Now Wayzata gains control behind the Edina net, comes out the near side, out to the point. He winds up, takes a wrist shot. That's blocked by Cologne for Edina. And Edina, number 7, Harmoning with it. He's, well, he kind of he just let it be. Picked up by Wayzata. There's a shot on net by O'Connell. Save, rebound, shot by number 11, Marker. And O'Connell has to make another save. So a little confusion there by Edina. They just let the puck sit just inside the blue line in their own zone. And Wayzata takes an opportunity and gets a couple shots on O'Connell. But O'Connell there to make the saves. Face-off will be on the near side circle. 2:47 left here in the second period. Edina leads this Bantam BC championship game 1-0. Edina Dow with it over on the far side. Breaking out of the zone. He gets it up to Johns. Johns is, he loses the puck, but it's picked up by Edina again. Dow tries to bring it into the slot area, but he loses it. Back and forth now. Now Edina dumps it back into the Wayzata zone. Number 5 for Wayzata brings it out. Solinik gets it over to his winger, and he'll skate it into the Edina zone. So a 3-on-2. Wayzata with it. Tries a centering pass, but Edina gets back and is able to break up that play. And Savage with it over on the far side boards. Dumps it in as he tries to get around the Wayzata defenseman. Savage with it. Centering pass comes out, squirts out over to the far side boards. Wayzata knocks it into the neutral zone. All O'Connell, we got a tie game here with 1:46 in the second period.
It was an absolutely beautiful play to weave his way in there and force it in.
What an unexpected, it was an easy 5-hole because he had the puck and all he had to do was just tap it off his stick as O'Connell was standing straight up, didn't really have much of a chance at all. So, Cerveau, well, I guess it was Christians there. I don't know, maybe we don't have the right right names on the jerseys, but I got Surveil, so hopefully I got the right rosters. So here we go again. We got almost down to a minute here in the second period, and Wayzata is in the Edina zone, and they're holding the puck up here on the near side. Boards brought out by Holmes. He gets it over to his winger as we got 1 minute remaining in the period. Holmes with it. He shoots it into the Wayzata zone, but Wayzata's there to clear it back out. Now it comes out to Atkins at his own blue line here in the near side. He'll skate it up a little bit, cross the red line, gets stopped at the blue line, and Wayzata will kind of go back and forth with Edina. And number 4 for Wayzata is on a breakaway shot and a score! He beats O'Connell on the glove side. So that's the same person. Servu scores again for Wayzata and gives them the lead 2-1.
Had some very abrupt twists and turns in this game so far. All of a sudden, Wayzata turning around and taking control after Edina had dominated play for most of the period.
The Wayzata goal was scored by number 4, Will Sarufo on assist.
Sarufo. So I've been butchering that name all afternoon, but he's got 2 goals.
The Wayzata goal was scored by number 8, Andrew Cornels.
I'm checking my roster here as we get down to the 10-second mark here in the second period. It's in the Edina zone here in the near side, and you're listening live on EdinaTourney.com on the stream here for this Bantam BC Championship in the Bob O'Connor Ice Hockey Tournament on Super Bowl Sunday, and they will not clear the ice. They're only going to give it a minute break. So unusual that they don't clear the ice, but they are going short periods here as they're only going 12 minutes per period this afternoon.
Yep, and as we were talking, or I shouldn't say we, as you were talking about early on, that can affect a lot of things in terms of kind of how, the puck probably bounces a little bit differently on ice that isn't fresh. Players, of course, don't really get that intermission either, so I think there are a number of things that can definitely affect plays in ways that a lot of people wouldn't really consider when you're playing this type of hockey.
Well, the shavings on the ice definitely can make a difference. I coach pond hockey, and it's an outdoor deal, and, usually the game always starts out with a nice fresh coat, and by the end of the game, there's an inch of snow on the ice. So, the kids get frustrated with the puck, just not gliding well. Stick handling, gets challenging. And so you just got to remind the kids, hey, it's just something you have to deal with. And opportunities are going to be created just on the goofy bounce of the puck. Yep. So here we go in the third period in this championship game. And Wayzata leads 2-1. Puck is dumped in the Edina zone. That's chased around. Edina ties it up. Number 5, Dow was there. Marker had an opportunity. It was like he kind of fanned on his own shot, and the puck went to Dow, and Dow juked around Pakula. So we have a tie game here with 9:59 in the third period. My goodness, how things can change so fast.
It's another one of the, as I was talking about in the second period, there seemed to be a lot of kind of abrupt turns. All of a sudden, the team with the momentum suddenly finds themselves looking at a goal in the back of their own net. It happened in the beginning of the game with Edina's first goal, and then Wayzata, of course, got 2 quick goals there toward late in the second period. And now Edina with the tying goal here early in the third in kind of the same fashion that Wayzata looked like they were sort of in control of the game for the moment, and then suddenly Edina pops a puck into their net, and now we're tied.
So as we're reaching the 9-minute mark here in this championship game in the third period, it's in Wayzata's zone, and they're trying to break it out. Over to the far side, now to the near side boards. That's picked up by number 11, Cerniglia. He dumps it into the far corner in the Edina zone. Edina, I believe that's number, well, I can't see his number. He's being checked off the puck there. That's Atkins, number 10, trying to get it out of his zone. But Wayzata controls it, and again, using their points. There's a shot and goes wide of the net of O'Connell. Wayzata picks it back up. Now back out. Well, they tried to get it to the point, but it's intercepted by Kumar. Kumar for Edina across the Wayzata blue line. He loses the puck. Wayzata dumps it into neutral ice. And here comes number 3, Thias. Thias with it in the corner. He tries a weak shot. And O'Connell, oh, it went wide of the net as it took a goofy bounce off the Edina defenseman. And Amon clears it over to the far side boards, wraps it around his own net. But Wayzata keeps it in. There's a shot on O'Connell, and that bounces back behind the net. Gets wrapped around here on the near side, but Solness is there. Or that was Leland for the Wayzata defenseman. He shot it into the corner, but Edina dumps it back into neutral ice. Wayzata with the puck, dumps it on the near side. Boards is picked up by number 12. I'm not sure, Smolin. He lost the puck. And it's dumped back in by Leland over there. And Edina gains control behind their own net. A pass up here in the near side, broken up by the Wayzata player, but Edina gains control. This is Amon with it, deep coming across the blue line, just dumps it into the Wayzata zone, picked up by the Wayzata defenseman, number 5, Solinik, and he dumps it into the Edina zone. Edina with a far pass here to the near side. Nobody there for Edina, and it's controlled by Wayzata. So we're kind of in neutral ice going back and forth. Somebody trying to pick it up, and Amon finally does for Edina. He'll take a shot. That's off Pakula's pad. Goes to the far side boards as we're counting down to the 7-minute mark as we're tied. 2 goals apiece here in this championship game. Puck down on the far side corner for Edina. Edina wraps it around. Amon with it. Amon on the near side boards, can't control it. There's a shot and a deflection as number 14, Davidson, gets the shot off, and I'm not sure who deflected it, if it was Edina or, the Edina defenseman or the Wayzata player. So we'll have to pick up from the announcer who scored that goal to give Wayzata the lead.
Unfortunately, I didn't see it either, but...
Oh, and they call it no goal. Oh, my. Now the referee's coming over to explain it. And I'm guessing that coach is not happy.
Well, I'm guessing there was a kicking motion on the goal that I didn't see that, but...
Well, we remain tied 2-2 with 7 minutes and 1 second on the clock here in this championship game. So Davidson took the shot. It was blocked in traffic. Now we got a penalty against Wayzata. So I'm not sure what's going on and happened there. I didn't catch it, and all it was is, in my eyes, and you can probably see better on the live stream and the replay what happened. But Wayzata gets a penalty, 2 minutes. That's number 13 sitting in the box for Wayzata. That's Olness, as he puts his hands up in the air as he went to the box. Not sure. I'm guessing a high stick is probably what happened.
Official announcement was interference.
Oh, interference. Okay, well, we'll go with that then. So Edina on the power play. We're tied 2-2 in this championship BC Bantam game. And we are at 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third period, and the puck is in the Edina zone. And here comes Edina across the red line. This is number 14, Peterson. Peterson to marker. And he got a centering pass, took a shot, and it was blocked by the defenseman, and Wayzata sends it all the way down the ice. A minute, 10 seconds left here in the power play for Edina. Edina tries to get it up on the near side to Dow, bounces off to Cologne. Cologne across the blue line in Wayzata's zone. He's at the circle, loses the puck, but the defenseman for Edina's right there. He dumps it into the near side corner. That's chased by Dow. Dow just flips it back in the corner. Now puck goes back up to Dow, high around the circle on the near side boards. Now he just dumps it down to Marker. Marker tries to get a centering pass. Now he does. Oh, it's broken up by the defenseman for Wayzata, which was great because Marker was right there or one of the Edina players was there. We're down to 5 minutes and 30 seconds. 28 seconds left in the power play for Edina. We're tied 2-2. Puck comes on the near side in the Edina zone. Slid over to Johns. Johns gets it up to Kumar. Kumar can't handle it. Wayzata, well, they tried to clear it, but it's picked up by the defenseman. There's a shot that goes wide of the net, comes to the near side, all the way to the point. Dumped back in by Edina. Down with it on the point. Now over to Kumar. High in the slot. Takes a shot. Saved by Pakula. And it appeared he almost thought it went through his pads there.
Yeah, he kind of looked around. He didn't know where it was.
Yeah, he looked into the net, folks. It was very clear he thought it went by him, but he made a great save. And we're at 5 minutes and 1 second. There's 1 second left in the penalty to number 13, Wayzata's man in the box, Olness. And there's a quick shot by Holmes. Holmes and a save by Pakula. Behind the Wayzata net, now it comes across onto the near side. And Wolford's there. He can't control the puck. Wayzata with a 2-on-0 going into the net. There's a shot. Oh, it hit the side of the net. That was number 12, I believe. Our number 2, Fuzzy for Wayzata, who had the opportunity. Or maybe, no, it was number 12, Smolin. Anyways, back to the action with 4 minutes and 26 seconds. Edina try to clear their zone. Edina gets it up here on the near side boards. That's Amon trying to get it in the zone. That's broken up by the defenseman from Wayzata, and here comes Wayzata. Wayzata with it. Loses the puck here and picked up by Edina over on the far side. They'll bring it. That's Atkins. Atkins trying to get across. The puck gets across, but Atkins didn't gain control. Now the defenseman falls down, and there's a pass into the slot, but broken up by Wayzata, and here comes Wayzata. Wayzata with it across their own red line, blue line. That's number 13 who sat in the penalty box, Olness, so I'm sure he's fresh and got some fresh legs. Now Wayzata fires it into the zone. We're down to 3 minutes and 38 seconds. Edina breaking out of the zone. This is Johns with the puck. He dumps it into the Wayzata zone, picked up by Leland. Leland comes to the near side. Now he fires it over to the far side. Picked up by the winger. Comes across. Now he comes way up high in the slot, and that's intercepted by Edina. Now back to Wayzata. Now back to Edina. Edina with it. That's number 14 for Edina. Peterson. Peterson fires a shot. That's on Pakula and dumps it off to the behind his own net, wrapped around here on the near side. We're at the 3-minute mark here, and we're tied 2-2 in this championship BC. It's a Bantam BC Bob O'Connor championship, folks. Puck down in the near side corner. That's chased by Cologne and Cerveo. Cerveo with 2 goals here. The only 2 goals for Wayzata, as we are tied at 2 goals apiece. On the near side, with the puck now, Edina with a pass over to the far side to Cologne. Cologne with it across the blue line high. Takes the shot, goes wide to the right of Pakula. Wayzata picks it up. They'll try to break it out of the zone. Marker dumps it back in. And Wayzata trying to get control of it. And they do. And now they lose control of it. Atkins picks it up for Edina. He dumps it into neutral ice. Chased there by Clark. Clark can't get anything going. And it goes back in the Edina zone. And that's Atkins with it. He loses the puck. Wyzetta had it momentarily. Now Edina has it back. Across his own blue line is Cologne. Cologne will bring it into the Wyzetta zone. Excuse me, that's Peterson. Peterson dumps it into the near side corner. We're under 2 minutes here in the third period in this championship game. Peterson with the puck around the red line. He dumps it up to his winger, Amar. And he loses the puck. And Wyzetta picks it up in neutral ice. This is Smolin. Smolin across the Edina blue line. Takes a shot and saved by O'Connell. And Atkins picks it up. He'll bring it across his own blue line. Dumps it in. Goes into the... And he'll still chase it in the Wyzetta zone. And he's being checked off the puck by two Wyzetta players over there. Puck comes out to Amon. Amon high in the circle. Takes a shot. Saved by Bakula. Rebound. But nothing doing there. Edina had an opportunity to win this game. Now there's a centering pass. That goes off the Wyzetta defenseman's skate. He checks it up to the near side boards, and here comes Wyzetta. Wyzetta, well, now they lose the puck. Picked up by Edina. They're in their own zone. And Wyzetta is going to have to tag up here as number 8. Fornes dumps it into the zone. And we're at about 50 seconds here in the third period in this championship game. Puck is now in the Wyzetta zone. They get a big, huge pass out into neutral ice. That's picked up by Fornes. Fornes going to the net, behind the net now. Comes out the near side. He's with the puck in the corner, trying to find somebody to get the puck to. Now he gets it over to the point, and he fires a shot. That goes wide to the right. That was Solinik with an opportunity from the point. Puck in the near side corner. We're down to 21 seconds here in this championship game. There's another shot from the point that goes wide to the right. Amon with it now. Edina's going to have one last opportunity. Amon with the puck across the red line. He goes into the Wyzetta zone in the slot on his backhand, goes to the net. Bakula makes the save, and I thought I heard a whistle, but no, he's doing. We're at 4 seconds. Puck high at top of the circle, and nobody's going to be able to do anything. Clock runs out, and we're tied after 3 periods, 2-2 in this Bantam BC championship game here on Super Bowl Sunday.
So we get a little bit of free hockey on Sunday afternoon here.
Well, Hockeyland, I'm sure, is listening, and they're going to take a 2-minute break. So Edina almost had the last opportunity there as they came down the ice, but, again, without having the Zamboni coming out and clearing down the ice, it certainly, you can tell, slows things down a little bit.
Absolutely. Talked about that a little bit at the second intermission, how I don't know what the term is, but it's not fresh ice. And you were talking about pond hockey earlier and how by the end of the game, a lot of the players are getting a little bit irritated with some of the conditions and making it a little bit difficult to get good opportunities, and the puck bounces a little bit differently. And I think it's likely we saw some of that in the third period of this game, and it's going to continue into overtime, obviously, as well.
So we are in the break. We're going to go into overtime. We'll see how much they put on the overtime game, as this is my second game in a row going into overtime, as we did the high school game for Eden Prairie and Minnetonka, who ended up tied 3-3 as that game went into overtime. So I'm getting a lot of overtime action here.
Oh, it's free hockey. I guess from my perspective, this is the first time I've gotten to be a part of calling an overtime games. I'm kind of excited about it.
Well, and again, it's Edina. Edina, they have a lot of teams, and it shows that their program is very strong in the sense that it seems like they're always in one of the championship games.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw, I think, in the one of the earlier tournaments we did today, I think all 4 of the teams that came through the bracket were from Edina.
So here we go in overtime. Face-off will be at center ice. They put 5 minutes on the clock as it ticks down. So for this Bantam BC Championship, Edina Green and Wyzetta are in overtime. Puck goes down in the Edina zone, picked up by number 21, Wolford. Wolford gets it off to his winger. He tries a centering pass, goes back to Wolford. He loses it. Now Amon picks it up. Comes across into neutral ice. Wyzetta picks it up. Rose with it. Rose over on the far corner inside the Edina zone on the bottom of the circle. Goes behind the Edina net. Brings it out. Looking for someone to pass it to. Gets it over to number 2, Fuzzy. Fuzzy wasn't able to get the shot off. And now Cologne with it dumps it back into the neutral ice. But Fuzzy's there to dump it right back in the Edina zone. So this could get exciting, and I'm sure whoever wins this game, there's going to be gloves flying, helmets flying, sticks flying, and somebody's going to be excited, and obviously somebody will be disappointed. There's Amon with an opportunity, and Edina can't handle it. Holmes with it. Now a centering pass, but broken up by Wyzetta, and Wyzetta will dump it all the way down the ice as the puck rolls on its side. We'll get a whistle. And we're at 3 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first overtime here in this Bantam BC Championship. We are tied at 2 goals apiece. The next goal obviously will produce a winner. I'd like to remind you that following this game, we will, I'm sure, do the ice, and we'll have the Bantam B2 Championship, as the puck is still in the Wyzetta zone here in the near side corner. Chased by Wyzetta's number 12, Smolin. And Smolin dumps it over in the far corner. Wyzetta still trying to break it out of their zone. That's number 8, Fornes, with it on the far side, trying to get it past the defenseman for Edina, but can't. Picked up by Atkins. Our marker for Edina, he tried to get it into the Wyzetta zone. So a little back and forth now in the neutral zone. And now it gets, Atkins with it behind his own net in his own zone in the Hornets. And he tried to, he did his own bounce pass right back to himself. He'll come across the Wyzetta blue line, chasing the puck there. He gets checked off it. Holmes is over there for Edina, along with Davidson, the defenseman, and Fornes for Wyzetta. They'll slap at it on the far side boards. Now the puck comes out just inside the blue line. Now the Edina defenseman slaps it in the corner. Dow slaps it around the Wyzetta net on the far side. Chased by Atkins. Atkins can't do anything. Holmes and Davidson for Wyzetta's in there. Now there's an opportunity for Atkins. He takes a shot, but he hits it right into the pads of Fornes, and Fornes chases the puck, and he's got it. He didn't get a breakaway. He had a last opportunity tap there against O'Connell.
That was a good play by the defender to kind of get in there. He didn't disrupt the play, but I think he sort of made the Wyzetta player have to look and sort of make a different move because he saw the defender coming in. I think that definitely had a great effect on the opportunity.
So we are almost at the 2-minute mark here in overtime. Kumar with the puck for Edina, and Fuzzy breaks that up, and he'll skate with the puck for a little bit. Kind of loses it, but gets it back. He's across the red line on the far side, now across the blue line in Edina. Deep in the corner, tries a centering pass. That's broken up by Peterson, and O'Connell tried to put a glove on it, but wasn't able to do it. So now we're out at the point. He fires a wrist shot. That's broken up by the defenseman, number 2, or number 3, rather. I'm sorry, Savage. Savage was there to break that play up. Now Edina trying to get it out of their own zone. Wyzetta with a shot from the point, and that's high off the boards behind the Edina net. We're down to a minute 30 here in this first overtime. Controlled by Cerveo. There's a shot, a centering pass, and he scores! He scores again! And that is a game winner, folks. So with 1:26 left in the overtime, Wyzetta has won this Bantam BC Bob O'Connor Championship. And like I said, there's a few sticks and gloves that went up in the air, but Saruka, I don't know how you pronounce that name. Number 4, he scored all 3 goals for Wyzetta, so that gives Wyzetta the championship. And that's how it happens, folks. It happened quick. The puck got out. They didn't give an assist to anybody, but I believe it was Fornes that was down there and got the puck out, and O'Connell tried to make the save, but wasn't able to do so. It actually bounced off his pad and went into the side of the net. He just wasn't in the right position. So, Patrick, I guess we're going to wrap things up. Wayzata wins this Bantam BC championship, a score of 3-2. We'll take a break, and we'll be back in a little bit.